Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, modern day mod here today on the channel. We're playing as Japan. This is episode 8. Here today, we're going to be declaring war upon my home country of Australia. And also, we might make some plans and preparations to go after the Kalmar Union, which have left NATO and made their own faction with the Nordic countries. So, it might be a good idea to go to war with them, as we've got our allies right there on the border. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. It's 2013, October. We've somehow stabilised the government after countless fucking typhoons and earthquakes and natural disasters. We're 800 trillion in debt. We have over 300 military factories though, but at least we're making positive political power. So let's draw a offensive line here in Finland. We might even give Finland to our risky allies. We'll sort of puppet the rest of the Kalmar Union with most of the world going into their own factions, which is interesting. NATO is still a thing, but it's mostly only Europe. The UK left and has made their own faction with the Afghans, and the States have made an alliance with Canada, and the Scandinavian plus Nordic countries have sort of made their own pact as well. I guess we'll forgive him, whatever. But we've had a couple times where we've flipped in this series back to pro-Western rather than the JSDF, the Japanese Self-Defense Force. So, oh, they're actually going to land here. Alright, whatever's the quickest way to get there. I just thought that was quicker, going to the north, but maybe not. Anyway, we've got plans and preparations to go against Australia. Finally bring in those pesky Aussies under Japanese control. Yes, we're going to have Japanese soldiers landing in Bondi Beach. Alright, and then we want to go into the Baltic states as well, because they're probably going to get called on in. Alright, let's draw these front lines and make plans and preparations to go. There's no point in moving them to Southeast Asia. We might as well chuck them on the border here, because we're probably going to use them in this theatre quicker than before. We also brought in Algeria into our faction as well, which is kind of cool. Alright, we're finally making some money now, which is good. Come on, we probably should get some of this debt down, jeez. Anyway, let's conquer Finland. Still 300 days, a year or so, before the justification is complete. So we go after the Kalmar Union. We're now in a recession now, which is not too bad. Alrighty, let's set up the navy around the Tasman, Coral, and Timor Sea. The Great Australian Bight. Okay. Now, that's complete. Let's go, go, go. Now, we should be able to land with minimal resistance, you'd think. The only problem is if the Americans come on in, because they would be guaranteeing the independence of Australia. However, they're essentially at war with a united Asia, so they might not bother. So we've landed in Perth and in Darwin. If we can land in the majority of the states, that'll be good. We land in far north Queensland, get that division to eventually head to Adelaide. And we'll go through here. There is a train line that goes from Darwin to South Australia, so we should be able to jump on that and fucking fly. We are meeting some resistance, mostly in Darwin and in southern Queensland. There seems to be a couple in Western Australia, but we've just got so many divisions. We're going to gobble up the country so quickly. Most of the victory points are on the coasts, so we need to focus on them rather than the fucking desert where there's nothing. They're already on the back foot. Queensland has fallen. Half of WA. Most of the Northern Territory. And it's only a matter of time before they capitulate and fall. We might not need to take my home state of Tasmania. Be annoying if we have to navally invade that, but it should capitulate, yep. There we go. Australia has fallen. Nice. Oh my god. Heaps of equipment, which is sick. So, we'll take all the political power and we'll just fully occupy the country. Bring it directly under our control. Nice! So, there might be a little bit of territory here and there that we don't control directly, but that looks pretty good. That looks very similar to what was controlled under the height of Imperial Japan. And then I guess we'll try and go after some of these other factions now. Anything else we can go down here? Maybe continue with nationalist propaganda. Up the military infrastructure. Dude, our military factories are off the charts. We can start asteroid mining. Maybe we should do that. It's finally popped up. Cool. Getting some better quality Mitsubishi tanks. We're still technically at war, which is annoying. We've got some other strategies that we can employ. We're already in debt, so fuck it, why not spend a little bit more. What the hell? Turkey, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain are at war. Alright, there's a crazy Middle East war going on here now. It's because world tension is 100%. 2014, Italy's declared war upon Italy. Oh no. We've managed to get an improved Japanese rifle, which is pretty good. Turkey's involved, that's kind of whack. But yeah, we're just still waiting for that war justification against Finland, and then we'll kick off the second Russo-Finnish war. Oh no, we've had another eruption in Mount Onetak. Onataki? I don't fucking know. I'd imagine it's something like that. Control cyberbullying, what? We've got 60 divisions here in Perth. Let's just try and get them over here. It's going to take so long to get to Scandinavia, but we don't really need them in Southeast Asia anymore. There's not really any other countries we can go after. We've sort of completed our ambitions down here, but now that we've got most of Asia, a little bit of Africa, and the Ruskies with us, we probably should go after some of these factions. So let's go after the Nordic countries here. I think it'll be fun. Be a good test. We're continuing to bring more asteroids into orbit and selling them as well, mining them, which will give us a nice little bit of money. It should help out our fucking economic woes. Japan's so poor that we're fucking needing to mine asteroids. December now, 2014. The war should be soon. Done. Oh no. Election's coming. We might flip back again. That would be annoying as. Oh, and we did because we're at 20%. Oh my god. It is so hard to keep nationalism in Japan in Millennium Dawn. This is the second time this has happened. That's not going to cancel it, I don't think, because we've still got it. It's just because we... I guess we could stop, but we continue to accept construction from a lot of the other factions. Because I think just the RNG of this series, a lot of factions are pro-Western, which is whatever. Oh, God. I guess we'll try and flip back again. It shouldn't delay this war, though, I hope. That would be annoying. But let me know, would you like me to go after some of the other factions? The States, the UK, NATO, potentially? Let me know in the comments. Alright, we've got some volunteers coming. Mostly Vietnam. But for some reason, a bunch of these units fucking deployed, which is kind of insane. We must have done something. Because now we have... Like, I didn't recruit these. Like, what? And I don't recognize the division template as well. We have 115 fucking units. Insane. I guess we'll send them to Scandinavia. We've got nearly over 200 divisions. Probably nearly 1,000 battalions or something. Crazy, mate. January now, 2015. 15 years in this series. Let's try and go after Scandinavia. Okay. Let's declare war. Looks like Finland's going to come in. I'm hoping all of the Union does. So as we're right on the border here, the quicker they come in, the better. We probably should move our Air Force up here as well. They're going to be running some of their MiG jets, but we should have done this earlier. There's a lot of allied craft down there. Like naval. And some aircraft, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's move everyone up. And we'll kick things off in Finland. Alright, we've given out the attack order. But we just need our allies to be called on in. The Danes have set a bunch of divisions up. Same with the Norwegians. Come on, let's go. Oh my god, there's Americans coming out to help us? What the fuck? I guess because we're pro-Western, eh? Now at this time. Which is kind of crazy. Oh my god. Japanese, Americans, Brits and Russians all fighting together. It's kind of crazy. Oh, is India going to come on in, are they? Oh, fuck, hang on. Turkey. Oh, no. Yeah, India's going to be involved. What the fuck? Oh, that's annoying. Because India is such a large country there on my border. Shit. We can, for some reason, invite the Saudis. Fuck it. A bit weird, but whatever. Let's get more countries into the China encirclement network. Whatever the fuck. Come on. We need our fighter jets running proper drills. Into the danger zone. It was a fun movie. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's just fun. It's a popcorn movie. The new Top Gun. What did you guys think of it? Tom Cruise. Fucking mental. Fantastic actor though. Alright, so we're starting to make some progression and inroads into Finland. Nice. The Scandinavian Nordic boys seem to be giving us a little bit of resistance. Fucking Greece wants to send us some divisions. Haven't decided exactly what I want to do for this territory. I think we give all of Finland to the Ruskies. I think that's what we do there. Being a former Soviet territory and Soviet state like USSR. But then I think we need to puppet one of the Nordic countries over the rest. Who owned them all at one point? Sweden did. I think Denmark and Norway had a coalition. Let me know in the comments. Nordic lads in the comments. If Sweden, Denmark, Norway had to be ruled by one country, who would rule? Let me know in the comments. I think probably Sweden, because they'd have the bigger military maybe. But I think Denmark would be the sensible choice. That's not going to piss anyone off. Oh, fuck me. Alright, we're starting to make some progression here. We've managed to nearly cut Finland in half. But it's kind of wild to fucking see Japanese military forces operating here in the snow. Maybe they're actually a bit more well adapted than some other nations. You forget how much it snows in Japan. Particularly in like the fucking Sapporo region. Like a lot of Australians go to Japan for like skiing exclusively. The snowfall, particularly in the north, is kind of fucking mad. Oh dude, we're just stretching them. We're about to take Turku. And fucking Iranians have landed in Finland. Hilarious. Unfortunately we lost a bunch of convoys there. I guess we're importing fuel from St. Petersburg. Finland's about to capitulate. And then we need to push into Lapland. They have now officially capitulated, and the Turks are coming on here to help as well. Oh, nice little naval invasion there. But thankfully, we're going to be able to bring the Nordic countries in Scandinavia fully under our control without even annoying the UK. America or NATO, which is kinda mad. Okay. So some of our units and allies are fighting on the Indian border. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with them. I think we're probably gonna have to defeat them to actually finish off this war. Oh, dude, as if India got called on in. To be fair, it was probably on the list that we should have taken, to be honest. It's probably the last major player in Asia itself, to be fair. Finland has capitulated. We're fighting in Lapland now. In joint Norway and Swedish territory. Up in the cold Arctic. Alright, more countries coming on in. Just trading at the moment. Dude, supply and progression have really slowed down here. Oh, Canada left the Freedom League. Dude, they've got like no one on their side. Their influence has really fallen. Looks like China's coming down to help us here as well. Unfortunately, some more naval invasions there. Yeah. Oh, dude, I hate when like major powers get called on in. Oh shit, what's this? There's Ruskies in Denmark. They've landed in Aarhus. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, they're pushing into Malmo as well. They've pushed over the strait. Hell yeah. Well, if they can take the south while we distract most of the armies in the north, I don't really care if we lose more in the north, whatever. So be it. Dude, our manpower has gone massively down. Not because we've only lost a little bit, only 40k. Oh shit, Denmark capitulated. It's mostly due to those crazy amount of divisions. So it looks like the Japanese forces are really distracting, as most of southern Sweden is now falling as well. Don't really know what else to do on the tech tree. We finished and cleaned up the Fukushima nuclear disaster. But anyway, unfortunately I've got to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Episode 8 of the Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn Modern Day mod campaign as Japan on the Japan mod. Highly recommend it. If you haven't played already, you can find it quite easy on the Steam workshop. Stay tuned for episode 8 coming out at the exact same time tomorrow, where we're going to continue this war against the Nordic countries. We're doing quite well. And I guess we'll try and finish off India as well. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Hearts of Iron 4 content on the channel. My name has been Simpzy. Make sure to like and sub if you haven't already. Would really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.